Our last slide for this assignment is about adding animations and transitions to your presentation. You do want to be careful with these because using too many transitions and especially too many animations on individual slides can really distract from the point of a presentation, which is to deliver information in a clear and concise way. Too many animations kind of just makes it feel like you're watching a cartoon instead of learning something about a presentation. So be careful with these. But if you want to only call to attention one thing on a slide at a time, animations can be really useful, but you don't want to overuse them on a presentation. But this will teach you how to use them if you don't already know. First, we'll add 3 different transitions. That's what this first sentence says. Set 3 different transitions between slides in this presentation. To do that, you just click, let's say, the first slide in this presentation. You want to make sure you don't have any text or pictures selected. It changes the toolbar, so click to the side of the slide. We're going to hit transition, and we're going to add a slide transition. There's different options you can do: dissolve, fade, slide from the right, slide from the left, flip, cube, or gallery. I'll do dissolve for this first one. You can change how long the transition takes. Slow is 5 seconds. That is a really long time to wait for a slide to appear. Fast is 0.0 seconds, so you can decide what feels right to you. I'll set it at 1 second. If you want to test what that looks like, hit play. And it'll show that first slide dissolving in over the course of 1 second. We could then go to the second slide. Sorry, you have to hit stop. Then you can go to the second slide, choose a different transition. This time I will do gallery. I'll leave it where it's set for the time, and I'll hit play. It's also worth noting you can apply any transition to every single slide. So you don't have to do this if you want the same transition each time. You can just apply to all slides and you're done. I'm doing 3 different transitions just because I can. So I'll hit play. This shows you what a gallery slide looks like. Then hit stop. We'll go to the next slide, add one more. I'm going to do a different one again. Let's do flip. And we'll hit play to see what a flip looks like. So there's lots of different transitions. Some look more professional than others. You typically don't ever really need transitions in a presentation, but they can be kind of fun. Next is adding animations to a single slide. So that says animate this slide so each sentence appears only after a click. Worth noting, all the information in this is in a single text box. That's important because it changes one of the things you have to set. So to do that, we're going to hit transition. So on the slide, make sure none of your text is selected again. We're going to hit transition. It's in the same place as transitions. You have transitions and animations. And it says to select an object to animate. So we're going to select this text box. We're going to add an animation. And there's lots of different options that you can do. You can fly in from the bottom, fly in from the top, fade, disappear. There's 100 things you can do. Some are more annoying, in my opinion, than others. I'm just going to do fly in from the right. And you want it to be set on click so that when you click, right, that's the instructions after a click. On click, it'll appear. Since this is one text box, by default, the entire text box will appear at once. If you don't want that and you have a text box with a numbered list and you want them to appear one at a time, click by paragraph. And then that means each new paragraph, 1, 2, and 3, will appear after a click. To test that, we hit play. I click, sentence 1 moves in from the right. I click again, sentence 2 moves in from the right. I click again, sentence 3 moves into the right. So this can be really good if you have a slide that's asking the audience a question and you don't want the answer to appear yet. You don't have to do a whole new slide when you're doing that. You can ask the question, type the answer below, and then set the answer to animate in after you've clicked. So there's some cool uses for animations on a page, but don't use them unless they're necessary. You don't want to just animate everything because you can. That slows the presentation down. It distracts from the learning. So Animations can be useful in certain cases, but be very, very careful not to overuse these. Now that you have finished this, please go back to Google Classroom and turn this assignment in, and hopefully this will make you a lot more successful when building presentations in my class. Thanks for watching.